Welcome back to Butterfly Effect Tarot. My name is Lorraine, and today's topic is how are others currently viewing and perceiving you? There are going to be 3 piles, and the timestamps for each pile will be in the description box in the comment section below. If the readings and messages resonate, please feel free to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you choose. And to my subscribers and returning viewers, I greatly appreciate you. I adore you. Thank you. To newer viewers, welcome. And if interested, you can return to the channel after this video. There are other topics, videos, and readings there as well. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into your messages. Welcome to your reading pile 1 regarding how are others currently viewing and perceiving you. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards. I'm going to identify the 5 cards that came through and then we'll get into the messages. So the first card out for you is the Two of Cups followed by the Magician. And then we have the Star card followed by the King of Wands. And then the final card out is the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck energy is the Six of Wands. So really quickly, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, masculine or feminine, energy is just energy, and the messages should apply no matter what. Now for this group, there are a multitude of different messages coming through. Primarily, though, you're being viewed and perceived right now in a very high light, very magnetic and alluring, very attractive, sexy, seductive, very much in your power, a boss, a leader. So again, if this is not resonating, then that has to do, I guess, with what's going on behind the scenes, because from a perspective of those that we're tapping into, you're being perceived as somebody that is very successful and in their power right now. Some of you could have went through a glow up, or maybe you have been in a hermit mode for a while, and then now you're like kind of coming out of your shell. People are kind of seeing you more. You're the life of the party now, or you're being viewed that way. Because when you have the King of Wands, this is the energy of someone who is fiery, passionate, intense and extrovert, somebody who is exciting and fun, and again, very driven and ambitious to achieve, one's goals. And then with it coming out with the Eight of Pentacles is being very productive, very focused on building a business, an empire. It could also be an energy of, working on oneself and improving on oneself, but it is essentially you being viewed as somebody who has some sort of a creative endeavor, business, passion project that you have been working on, or that you have put out into the world, or that you're getting ready to put out into the world. And for the most part, people are viewing and perceiving you as being very successful wherever you are in your journey, or having already found success in whatever this project is. But you are being viewed as very intense right now, but in a wonderful way. It's like you're making quick progress on whatever this is you're building, but you're building it to sustain and last. Because when you have the Six of Wands at the bottom, and then you have the King of Wands here, and of course with the Magician, this is more fiery, faster moving energy. But then the Eight of Pentacles at the end, that's more slower moving energy. That's when you're building something that is going to be very stable and it's going to last the test of time. So I feel like for this group, you're being viewed as very much optimistic, very joyous, very fearless, bold, courageous, very victorious and successful, especially with the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The Six of Wands is an energy of being praised and celebrated by the public, or by, within your own community for what you have achieved. So for some of you, this may or may not resonate, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's coming through. You could be well known, or you could be putting yourself out in front of an audience or in front of the public somehow, where you're being seen, or whatever you're putting out is being seen, and you're knowingly tied to that, and it's being praised, it's being celebrated, it's being successful, you're thriving, you're being viewed and perceived right now as thriving in life. Especially for those of you who were in a hermit mode, you've had a bit of a long journey and you may have closed your energy off for a while. You're now out of your shell, and people are seeing you in your glory. They're seeing you as this, beam of, abundant light and fiery, passionate, energy that you have essentially focused mostly into yourself and into your dreams and goals. But yes, we do have the Two of Cups here representing romance and representing partnerships. So with it coming out with the Magician, this could mean one or two things, and it's going to depend on you. With the Two of Cups, this could denote that you are partnered with someone, or a company or organization, or there's some sort of a partnership. It could be romantic, it could be a friend, it could be business, it could be a company. Either way, for some of you, you could be working in correlation with someone else to manifest and bring this to life, or to have manifest and brought whatever this business or creative endeavor is to life. And you are working conjunct with that person, and people are able to see or are aware of this. For others of you, with the Two of Cups going into the Magician card, the Magician is an energy of independence. It's usually your vision that you are taking inspired action to manifest and bring into a reality on your own, due to your own inner skills and your own inner wisdom and fire and ability to manifest. So I feel like with this energy, for some of you, perhaps you were in a partnership, right? You were in a business partnership, a relationship, or in a relation, or in conjunction with a person that you were working on a connection with or on this business with. Whatever this energy is, you have essentially, you're being viewed, for some of you, as detaching or maybe divorcing, breaking up, separating, or cutting your energy off from a group of people or a person in specific. And it's like now you're in your own power, in your own energy, doing your own thing, very focused, but you're being viewed as somebody who has a very pronounced and big energy right now. It kind of feels like when you walk in a room, all eyes are on you. It's like you have this ability at this time to command attention and success and victory and abundance without trying. It's just like you're being viewed as like almost a master manifester. Even if people wouldn't use that term, you're being viewed as winning at life right now. Again, this may not be true depending on your situation, but obviously if you are struggling behind the scenes, or if you were, maybe people didn't see that, or at least the energies we're tapping into, what they're seeing right now is somebody who is shining very bright, somebody whose fire is not just internal. It's like your internal fire is being seen, shown, and utilized on the external. And I'm kind of getting a proud feeling from this. So whose ever energy we're tapping into that is viewing you and perceiving you this way, they are viewing and perceiving you this way in a very proud light. With the Two of Cups, this could have been an ex, an old friend, an old group of friends or relatives, or a business partner or company or what have you. But somebody is viewing you in an extremely, kind of positive energy, and they're very proud, especially with the star card at the center. Yeah, this is an energy, and it's coming out with the Magician. The star card is an energy of manifestation. This is an energy of, again, our inspired actions. It's essentially the energy of working with the divine or higher power to bring our creativity, what we desire, the life we want, or whatever we're creating, to bring it into fruition. And it's coming out with the Magician, where our inspired actions and thoughts are coming together to bring our reality together. So yeah, you're in a master manifester energy, but it's not just your energy. There is also some sort of a alignment with the spiritual power, because you have you here in the Magician energy. This is your own energy, your own inner skills and wisdom and tools used to create and manifest, with the star energy, which is your energy joining with a higher force, higher power. So some of you could be very spiritual, and this is known. As I stated, some of you could have been in a hermit mode, and maybe that's why your energy is coming out as so fiery and extroverted right now, because you've taken a lot of time to yourself. And now that you're out of your shell, this new renewed and inspired, excited, sexy, attractive, seductive version of you is now ready to step out into the world and give it all you've gotten. And people are viewing you this way. So if this is not the energy you're in, perhaps people are viewing you as moving into this energy. But somebody is definitely seeing you as this fiery, attractive person, as this boss, as this leader. And it's a lot of energy of you doing this by yourself. For some of you, with this Two of Cups, you're working with someone, or you're working with a company, or a organization, or what have you, an industry or something like that. But for the majority of you, it's just you in spirit. It's you and God. It's you and the divine. It's you and the universe. And you're building something that will last and sustain for the test of times. Even though they may feel like you're making progress very quickly, they're seeing your business as something that is going to have a legacy behind it, and you're going to be tied to that legacy. This is your legacy, but I feel like you yourself are going to be viewed as a legacy. In other words, it's not just a product you put out that's thriving at this time. It's you, like you're the force behind this business. Sometimes you have a company and you can separate it from the creator. With you, it's like your energy is fueling this business. It's something about the power and authority and the energy you're in right now that is being viewed as the direct correlation with the success of the business, right? In other words, this could, for example, be something where most people may figure this is a business or a project or creative endeavor that normally would not succeed. Just an example, if someone else did it or if someone else put it out. But because you did it and because of the energy that you're embodying and the attributes and qualities that you're in, you have made something that otherwise would not potentially be a success become successful. So again, your energy, even though you're being viewed and celebrated for this creative endeavor, this business, it's your energy that seems to be very much seen and adored right now. Now, when you have all of this energy, sure, you may come across a couple of people that could have a little jealousy. Okay, I mean, that's not uncommon, but for the most part, I'm not seeing that. I'm really not. I'm like, this is a very positive energy, especially with the star and the eight of pentacles. There's a beautiful balance of spiritual and material focus here. So it's not like you're neglecting your spiritual self, but you are very optimistic right now. You are extremely confident. You seem to be enjoying whatever this is that you're putting your energy and thoughts and time into, but you're being viewed as very happy, very abundant, very creative. Again, magician card, creativity, star card, creativity, king of wands, creativity, six of wands, creativity. This is something that's near and dear to your heart, and it could be something that you have wanted to do for a while, and you're doing it now, and people are viewing and perceiving you as on your road to victory and success, or as having already achieved it. And they're viewing you as having done this for the most part, for a majority of you, by yourself. But you have a beautiful balance here. You're being viewed in a very prestigious way, assertive, ambitious, energetic. Yeah, I like this. This is very passionate, very intense, but in a good way. Very much in a good way. Some of you, as I stated, you could be in a connection and you could be thriving in romance, and you could also be thriving in your career and your business and your success, outside of your connection and also within your spirituality. So there could be some people could be viewing some of you as having it all. You have the ideal romantic connection, you're attractive, you're successful, you have, you're building your dreams and your empire, and they're just viewing you as somebody who is, essentially standing on top of the world. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. This is how you're currently being viewed and perceived. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. And of course, if it resonated, please feel free to like and subscribe. And if interested, you can return to the channel. There are other topics, videos, and readings there as well. But other than that, thank you for clicking on the video today. Welcome to your reading pile 2 regarding how are others currently viewing and perceiving you. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards. We're going to identify the 5 cards that came out, and then we'll get into the messages. So the first card is the Strength card, followed by the Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Five of Wands, followed by the Fool card. And then the final card out is the Hermit. Bottom of the deck energy is the Ten of Cups. So really quickly, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, masculine or feminine energy. It's just energy. The messages should apply no matter what. And there are a multitude of different views and perspectives or perceptions about you at this time. And I'm going to get into each one. But first and foremost, you are currently being viewed and perceived as somebody who is very much attractive, very elegant, classy, very much to yourself, very reserved. Your energy is seeming very pulled back, and a lot of you, if not all of you, are being viewed as somebody who's really focused on their career and their finances, focused on your responsibilities, focused on the things that matter that you view as valuable. So your energy is coming through as very confident, very sophisticated, very mature. There's a lot of balance and patience here. Very demure. And with the strength card, yeah, that's inner power and strength, physical power and strength, but it's about having controlled emotions and having the ability to set boundaries and enforce yourself and your power and authority with grace, right? With grace, with patience, but with effective, assertive energy. So I do feel like you are guarded right now, or this is how you're being viewed, especially with the Hermit out here. This is somebody who's to themselves very withdrawn and not really interested in having other people close to them. You could be going through a spiritual awakening behind closed doors right now. You could be going through some healing. There could be a little bit of darkness that you're dealing with behind the scenes. And if you are concerned with other people knowing about this, or if you think other people can see this based on these cards, they can't. And I feel like that's what's coming through here. These people cannot see what's happening behind closed doors. It looks like your energy, it's like you're moving in silence. People can only see this Queen of Pentacles and Strength card energy of you being abundant and independent and really taking care of things by yourself and not really needing anyone, but also not wanting anyone around you. Giving very much an unbothered energy and very much an energy of you don't want to be bothered, as I stated. So I feel like for this energy, though, your energy is pulled back because with the Five of Wands at the center, there was a group of people, situation, or a person who was creating some sort of toxic chaos in your life. This could have been rumors, gossip, jealousy, competition, disagreements, just anything that would steal your peace, steal your happiness, block you along your journey. Or again, it could have been people trying to take you out off of your throne with this Queen of Pentacles. Because Queen of Pentacles, as I stated, is elegant and classy, very graceful, and tends to handle things in a very mature way. Whereas with the Five of Wands, this is chaos. This is something that maybe where people want to take you out of your element or throw you off of your game. And that could be why with the Fool card and the Hermit following the Five of Wands, you've decided to pull your energy back and start moving in silence when it comes to your business, what's going on in your home life, because the Ten of Cups is at the bottom, which is the home, the family, the community. And with that card coming out, I do want to make a note. This Five of Wands energy, this chaotic energy, this could have been family, or this could have been people you considered as family, or a person that you considered very close to you. This could have been, for some of you, coworkers, because the Queen of Pentacles is out here. This could have been a work community, and there could have been people competing with you and maybe trying to stand in the way of your growth and expansion in work. Otherwise, these are people that try to stand in the way of your growth, expansion, and new beginning in life overall, in anything that would allow you to thrive and to grow and mature and expand. But I don't feel like it worked. I feel like it had an opposite effect based on this energy. People are viewing you as having just decided to, maybe some of you may have silently detached your energy from these people. Like maybe you ghosted them or they feel ghosted. They feel like your energy just kind of went away. Like you just stopped dealing with people, you stopped talking to people slowly but gradually. And now your energy is so far removed that they can't even reach you, or they wouldn't know how to come into your energy, or they would maybe have a fear of being rejected. Others of you, I feel like maybe you asserted yourself with these people. Some of you maybe were matching their energy, and rightfully so. Others of you, I feel like you're being viewed as someone who handled it very elegantly. You didn't allow your feathers to be ruffled by these people, because with the Queen of Pentacles is very patient, very, steady movement. Whereas with Wands energy, which is the Five of Wands, this is fast, assertive, aggressive. Yeah, somebody was taking your kindness for weakness, or they were taking your peace and harmony, this patient, calm demeanor as something that they could just come in and maybe use you as a doormat. So somebody was either taking your kindness for weakness, or they were trying to run over you, or they were trying to overpower you. But with the Strength card out here, your inner power, is so strong. This is a part of you that I don't feel like these people could see. It's like they judge the book by its cover. These people aren't aware that with this Strength energy, you had power and authority over yourself. So what they were trying to do, it didn't work. And for some of you, if it did work for a while, it didn't work for very long. Because with this Fool card, this is sudden energy. This is you moving away from these people and finding happiness, maintaining your happiness, your joy, your optimism, and having a new beginning. So some of you could have quit a job and moved on to a new one. You could have promoted and now you're no longer within the same workspace as these people. Or if this is family, friends, or romance, you found yourself departing and moving away from these energies, and now you have reclaimed your happiness and joy, and people see this. As I stated again, if you're in a hermit and you're going through it behind the scenes, this is not evident. People, especially with the hermit usually having to heal, and as a result of this Five of Wands, this heavy energy, this would make sense why you would go through a little bit behind the scenes. But on the outside, you look good. Like this is how you're being viewed and perceived. You look good. It looks like you're taking care of yourself and those that rely on you. And anyone that does not necessarily need to be in your energy, they're not allowed at this time. So you could be going through a spiritual transformation behind closed doors. Some of you could have went through a glow up, and maybe you're being viewed and perceived as somebody who has went through a glow up, because the Queen of Pentacles is abundant and likes the finer things in life. This is somebody who dressed nicely, smells nicely, is very much a confident in their space energy. And so people could be viewing and perceiving you as somebody who does smell nice, who does dress nice. even if you don't see yourself as somebody that has a lot of money, your energy and aura right now is being viewed and perceived as somebody that has a lot of money. You have a lot of abundance, or you're well taken care of, and you have um no stress or worries, right? This is how people are viewing this. Doesn't mean that's true. With the Queen of Pentacles energy coming out, this could also denote that you have decided at this point that maybe for a while, as I stated, slower moving energy, you allowed people, or people were allowed to play in your face in a way, to kind of play on your nerves, to try to gauze a reaction out of you, to take you out of your element. And I feel like, again, when you did decide to move away, I do feel like it was sudden. Even if it was more of a quiet detachment, to these people, I feel like it was sudden. Like it came out of nowhere. Like they didn't expect this. They didn't expect this energy. Yeah, I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles, though, you may be going through a glow up, or you went through one. And this could just be in your finances, in your career, physically, mentally, emotionally, or in every area. But this is giving glow up energy, because you're being viewed as happy and optimistic and loving life. Doesn't mean it's true, but you're given those vibes. Some of these people may want to come back in, because you're private. Your energy is seeming very private, and I feel like these people may want to know what's going on behind the scenes, or try to figure out how you're making things work on your own. How are you making things work? How are you overcoming obstacles? How did you move past what they tried to pull with you? And they have no access, but I feel like they want to come back in. Yeah, I feel like you are at this point in time only interested in, perhaps when you do open your energy up for more people to come in with this 10 of Cups, you only want to open the energy up to people that will create a happy, stable, joyous, positive, authentic community. Whether this is a romantic partner that comes in, or whether this is, people that you will consider family, you only want a 10 of Cups type of community. You don't want a Five of Wands energy or relationship where there's no happiness and peace. If you can't have your stability and your joy, you don't want it. And your energy does seem very generous. And maybe these people were taking advantage of that generosity and those patience that you have. But yeah, you seen past this. You've seen these people for who they were. And for a lot of you, I don't think you ever spoke on what you seen or what you observed. So maybe again, when you kind of ghosted these people, or your energy just suddenly was moved away from them, it could have been a bit of a shocker. It could have even been triggering to some of them. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I see you as being viewed in a great light. Very much so. And I feel like you're very strategic right now in how you're moving through life. You could be building a business or a business project, and these people are able to see you or are aware of this business being built, but they don't know the behind the scenes strategies or planning that's being used. But they're seeing you as somebody that could be finding a lot of success, or they foresee and view and perceive you as somebody that is going to have a lot of success in this. But yeah, you're being viewed as blessed and highly favored. Yeah, I like this energy. Very mature. You have a lot of inner power, a lot of inner strength. But at the same time, your energy is very calm and humble and patient. You're not somebody that's easy to move. But I do feel like when you are moved, when you do have to tap into that more fiery side of yourself, I feel like you're a force to be reckoned with. And for some of you, these people had to find that out. But for others of you, yeah, you handled this with class. And if you did handle it in an assertive way or an aggressive way, you're being viewed and perceived as handling as it being justified in how you approached it. Because again, it could have taken some time. Yeah, I like this. I love this actually. But I am going to go ahead and leave it there. And of course, if it resonated, please feel free to like and subscribe. And you can let me know in the comments if you choose. And if interested, you may return to the channel. There are other topics, videos, and readings there as well. But other than that, thank you for clicking on the video today. Welcome to your reading pile 3 regarding how are others currently viewing and perceiving you. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards. We're going to identify the 5 cards that came out, and then we'll get into your message. So the first card out is the Ace of Swords, followed by the Seven of Swords. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the World card. And then the final card out is the Five of Wands. Bottom of the deck energy is the Queen of Cups. So for this group, really quickly, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, masculine or feminine energy. It's just energy. The messages should apply no matter what. But with this group, I do feel like you're being viewed in a kind of an Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups type of energy where you are perhaps at this point, or at least this is how you're being viewed, as somebody who's a bit more assertive and guarded with their emotions and their energy and their time and resources, but also somebody who is still operating in a loving, nurturing, patient, calm, compassionate energy. But I do feel like this is being noted because I feel like for this group, either you have in your past or present, you have either ended a connection. It could have been a friendship or something to do with your family, or it could have been a divorce. But I feel like with this Seven of Swords coming out after this Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords is about deceptive energy. This is about something or someone being crooked, cunning, thievery. It's essentially somebody, harming you or doing something that is to harm you and not really, basically, someone taking advantage of you, somebody pulling the wool over your eyes. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing type of energy. And with the Ace of Swords, this is about clarity. It's about realization. It's about cutting through the illusions, right? Seven of Swords is about creating illusions. So for some of you, like I stated, maybe there was some sort of a sudden truth because the Wheel of Fortune is at the center, and that's about something happening suddenly. But I feel like there was some sort of truth with this Ace of Swords about a person, a group of people, or a situation, and you cut it out. It could have been in the past or it could have been in the present. But with the World card coming out, this is usually a journey that has been very difficult, right? You've ended a journey or a cycle with something or someone or a group of people that took some time. It was very dark. It was very difficult. But now, when you have the World card, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, this denotes that after making a judgment call on something or someone, it's like suddenly people are either seeing or expecting for a positive turn of events in your life. So there could be some sort of victory and success for some of you that has taken place. Like as soon as you divorced someone, left someone, cut someone out of your life, pulled your energy back, maybe after a long time coming, all of a sudden now, there are things happening for you. There are opportunities coming up, or your energy is being more focused on creating the life that you desire for yourself, achieving your goals, building the business or creative endeavor you want, traveling. Especially with the World card. So I do feel like for this group, it's kind of like you're being viewed as somebody who's really pouring into themselves right now. And with the Queen of Cups, pouring into those around them that deserve that love and that compassion and that generosity. I feel like with this Ace of Swords, it's like anything or anyone that is creating illusions, that are not being honest, that are where your intuition is telling you that something's off. Those people have been cut off or are being cut off. And as I stated, this could have been something that ended a while ago, but perhaps it could have been something that was so intense that it had a lasting effect on you, maybe spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, perhaps even physically. And now with the World card, it's like that chapter has closed, right? As again, the Five of Wands is coming out after the World card, and the Five of Wands is about a person or usually a group of people or a situation that is creating struggles and conflict and disruptions, disagreements, just something to disturb your peace or block you or hold you back. And when you have the World card coming out with it, again, that is closing out a cycle of basically allowing your energy to be consumed with these people, basically cutting these people out, not allowing these type of energies near you anymore. Because with the Queen of Cups, this is somebody who values their peace. They value a comfortable, happy environment and space, and they create that type of energy for others. So I do feel like this is the energy you were coming up in. I feel like you were showing up as a Queen of Cups for other people or for this person or to any given situation, but I feel like your cup was being left drained. I feel like your kindness was being taken advantage of. And I feel like maybe because you had so much love or respect or loyalty to whomever or whoever this energy is, maybe it went on for a while for some of you. And when you ended it, because it did last for such a long time, or as I stated, because there was so much shocking revelations or so much harm done in the process. It may have been a journey to get back to yourself. But I feel like people are now seeing you maybe calmer. So some of you could have been a little bit more assertive and cold and detached and aloof for a while, or this is an energy that you are currently embodying. But again, you're still showing up in a Queen of Cups energy. It doesn't matter your gender. You're still showing up as loving. So people are seeing that you're a bit more guarded with your heart, but that mentally and emotionally, it's like you have went through a transformation. It's like the ending of whatever this is. It's like it automatically brought about sudden positive shifts in yourself and in your life. As I stated, some of you could have found yourself in situations where now you have victory and success in business, or you have decided, or in your career, or some of you could again have started traveling or started again just focusing on creating the environment, circumstances, connections, and situations that you yourself want to be able to wake up every day being grateful for, right? I feel like you're a person who may be where a lot of people are grateful for you, but maybe didn't show it. So now it's like you're giving that gratitude to yourself. Now you're acknowledging yourself for who you are on a core level and for who you show up as in other people's lives and in other situations. But also understanding with this Ace of Swords that not everyone is going to show up that way for you or has. And I feel like because you're in this energy, for those of you where this is romantic, this is kind of opening the door for now good karma to come in your romantic life. When you're in the Queen of Cups energy, you're more open and receptive to receiving love and giving it. So for some of you, maybe people are feeling like or sensing on an intuitive level that perhaps there's new romantic partners coming in, or maybe you are now dating again, or as I stated, you ended something finally, and now you are focused on just working on your own heart space, working on your own head space, working on your own environment. And people can see that you're no longer interested in in dealing with them. So these could be the people that have been cut off with the Eight of Swords. These could be the people that you have either, disassociated yourself with, a person you divorced or broke up with, a friendship group that you decided to snatch your energy back from, because I feel like you found some clarity about the truth of who these people were. And it could have been shocking. It could have been unexpected, or it could have been something that you had been seeing for a while, but maybe you had closed your intuition off because of how you felt about these energies. And now your intuition is on 10. I feel like people are seeing you as someone where they can't cross those boundaries anymore. They weren't able to take that warm, loving, core essence of who you are, but you are more guarded with this Ace of Swords. You are more on alert. Your intuition is more sharpened, and there's not anything that you're willing to allow anymore. And I feel like it's a beautiful balance. That means your mental and emotional energy are in alignment at this point, spiritually too, because the Queen of Cups is about the spiritual attunement of a person, and the World card is about having spiritual and financial alignment. So for some of you, for example, if this was like a divorce or like a separation or something where there was material, abundance or money or something on the line for a small few of you, this could mean that you've acquired, some sort of material or financial, abundance from whatever this was, the ending of this, right? Which was like your good karma with the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Like that was your good karma for having to deal with this. For others of you, this is the good karma that comes with, or this is good karma that people are perceiving is coming for you, to you, because you've went through so much and because you've chosen to still operate in a Queen of Cups energy. But yeah, I feel like this is a lovely energy. I feel like though, again, whoever is viewing you, it could either be these people that have been toxic to you, or it could be people that were observing these energies or this energy. I feel like whomever is viewing you though, is that if it's these people that created these dynamics, these people may want to come back, or they could be reflecting in a sense on reflecting in a sense that who you really were and how you really showed up. Because it's like that, people don't miss a good thing till it's gone. And when you have the Wheel of Fortune, where the Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor, a lot of these people could be getting their karma. Yeah. But I feel like with the World card, you've completed this cycle. But I feel like somebody's getting their karma. And maybe the people observing you may have access to this other person or this other group of people or this situation. and they're able to see that you're thriving, you're more in a peaceful, harmonious, emotionally intelligent and balanced state, and this other energy or these other energies or situation are going through it. Yeah. And it's unfortunate, but I feel like whomever this is getting their karma, it's been a long time coming. And I mean, it is what it is. But I am going to leave the reading there. And of course, if it resonated, please feel free to like and subscribe. You can let me know in the comments if you choose. And if interested, you may return to the channel. There are other topics, videos, and readings there as well. But other than that, thank you for clicking on this video today.